Good morning, all. It is Wednesday. It is the 9th of April. Our Lenten reading is Matthew 10:34 to 42, and I'm reading verses 34 to 36. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's enemies will be members of his own household. Now, of course, at Christmas time, which thank heavens is still a ways away, we talk about Christ as the Prince of Peace. Yet here he himself is saying he doesn't come to bring peace. Well, first of all, he does bring peace. He brings peace between us and God when we have accepted his payment for sin. And he will eventually bring peace to the world. But here he's talking about the fact that when we are his disciples, when we follow him, when we stand for him, that doesn't bring peace. And I suspect many of you have experienced the fact that when you try to share the gospel or God's love with maybe family members, they shut you down really quickly. And in parts of this world, when somebody accepts Christ, he's not only shut down by his family or her family, they are rejected by their family. They can lose their lives. They can lose everything. And all of that is because the darkness hates the light. And as his children, we are to be reflectors of his light into the world. And very often, the reflection of that light into our own house, into the content or the environment of our family, can really create some hostility. So when you share the gospel, don't be surprised if you're rejected. And as maybe a way you can at least talk about the Lord is talk about what he's doing in your life, maybe then you can get away with it. But don't be surprised when people don't want to hear what you have to offer. Because Christ said, if the world hates me, it'll hate you. And that's sadly the reality of a world that isn't interested in what God has to say, even when his message is one of eternal peace in his presence. So look for the opportunities. Don't let rejection keep you from sharing when God gives you the opportunity to do so. And please don't be surprised when it doesn't go well, because we've already been warned that that may be the case. Nevertheless, know you have a family, and that is your brothers and sisters in Christ. And just keep that in mind as a praise when sharing, and as a praise always, and as a praise for today. And I'll see you again tomorrow.